Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see few examples on the next interesting pattern in the sum of odd natural numbers and also on non-perfect square numbers. First question is express 49 as the sum of 7 odd numbers. So solution, we know that from adding odd numbers pattern, sum of first n odd natural numbers is equal to n square. This is the formula. So it's given sum of 7 odd numbers. So we can take that n equal to 7. So sum of first n odd numbers is equal to n square. This is the formula we are going to use. So sum of first 7 odd numbers is equal to 7 square. Instead of n, we have substituted 7. So now I am going to write the sum of first 7 odd numbers. So the first 7 odd numbers are 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13. So I have written all the 7 odd numbers and I have summed all the 7 odd numbers, which I have equated it to 7 square. So we know that 7 square is equal to 49. So thus the sum of first 7 odd numbers is expressed as 49. Next question is express 121 as the sum of 11 odd numbers. So solution, we know that from adding odd numbers pattern, sum of first n odd natural numbers is equal to n square. This is the formula. So now it's given sum of 11 odd numbers. So we are going to take that n is 11. So sum of first n odd natural numbers equal to n square. So in this formula we are going to substitute n equal to 11. So sum of first 11 odd natural numbers is equal to 11 square. So next step, I am going to write all the 11 odd natural numbers and I am going to sum it. That is, I am going to add all the first 11 odd natural numbers starting from 1. So the 11 odd natural numbers are 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19 plus 21, which is equal to 11 square. So we know that 11 square is 121. So the sum of first 11 odd natural numbers, that is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19 plus 21 is expressed as 121. The next question is how many natural numbers lie between the squares of the following numbers. So the given numbers are 12 and 13, 25 and 26, 99 and 100, 50 and 51, 84 and 85 and 200 and 201. So the given question is lies between square of the given number. So it's 12 square and 13 square is the first question. So solution, we know that by numbers between square numbers pattern, there are 2n non-perfect square numbers between the squares of the numbers n and n plus 1. That is, if they are given the numbers n and n plus 1, that is two consecutive numbers. If these two consecutive numbers are square numbers, then there will be a 2n non-perfect square numbers in between two perfect square numbers. So now let's see the first question. So first question given is 12 square and 13 square. So here we are considering n equal to 12 and n plus 1 equal to 13. So we know that there are 2n non-perfect square numbers that lie between 12 square and 13 square. So here the first number n is 12. So 2 times 12, which is equal to 24. So thus we can say that there are 24 non-perfect square numbers lies between squares of 12 and 13. Next question is find the numbers that lies between 25 square and 26 square. So we know that by numbers between square numbers pattern, there are 2n non-perfect square numbers that lies between square of the numbers n and n plus 1. So it's given as 25 square and 26 square. So we are taking n as 25 and n plus 1 as 26. So there are 2n non-perfect square numbers. So therefore we are writing 2 into 25, which is equal to 50. Thus we can say that there are 50 non-perfect square numbers that lies between the squares of 25 and 26. The next given question is 99 and 100. So again, by numbers between square numbers pattern, there are 2n non-perfect square numbers that lies between squares of the numbers n and n plus 1. So the given number is 99 square and 100 square. So we can take that n as 99 and n plus 1 as 100. So there are 2n non-perfect square numbers. So we have taken n as 99. So 2 into 99, which is nothing but 198. So thus there are 198 non-perfect square numbers that lies between the squares of 99 and 100. Next question is 50 and 51. So solution, we know that by numbers between square numbers pattern, there are 2n non-perfect square numbers between the squares of the numbers n and n plus 1. So the given numbers are 50 square and 51 square. So we are taking n as 50 and n plus 1 as 51. So we have to find 2n non-perfect square numbers. So 2 into, here we have taken n as 50. So 2 into 50 equal to 100. Thus there are 100 non-perfect square numbers that lies between the squares of 50 and 51. The next given number is 84 and 85. So by numbers between square numbers pattern, we are saying that there are 2n non-perfect square numbers between the squares of the numbers n and n plus 1. So given is 84 square and 85 square. So we are going to take n as 84 and n plus 1 as 85. So we want to find 2n non-perfect square numbers. So 2 into n, that is 2 into 84, which is equal to 168. So thus there are 168 non-perfect square numbers that lies between the squares of 84 and 85. The next question is 200 and 201. So the numbers between square numbers pattern, we can say that there are 2n non-perfect square numbers that lies between squares of two numbers, that is n, and the next square number will be n plus 1. So given is 200 and 201. So we can take n as 200 and n plus 1 as 201. So thus we can say that there are 2n non-perfect square numbers. So 2 into 200, which is equal to 400. Thus we can say that there are 400 non-perfect square numbers that lies between the squares of 200 and 201. Hope you have understood all the examples very well. Thank you for watching the video.